Everybody, it's Tony with Big T Bariatric, and I'm back at you with another video. Today it is Tuesday, January 3rd. What I want to do today is react to another clip from my 600 Pound Life. This time I'm calling this the Battle of the Chips, because this lady has an appetite for chips, and she does her best job when she goes to a Mexican restaurant to avoid all the extras, and yet she later on sort of kills any momentum that she had with that. So we're going to start watching it right now.
Today we're going to lunch at one of my favorite Mexican restaurants, and so I always get cheese enchiladas. But today they also have a delicious fish dish, which I might decide to choose. It's going to be interesting to see if I can win the fight with the Battle of the Chips.
The Battle of the Chips, man, that's one that I've always had a difficult time with. You go to a Mexican restaurant and they bring you all the chips and salsa that you can handle, and they are delicious. I love the homemade salsa that usually comes with it. So I understand her battle right off the bat. The Battle of the Chips is difficult to win, especially when you have as many as possible brought out to your table. Let's continue.
Hi, thanks. How are you?
Those look good.
Do you want to get yourself a drink?
I'll have a nice a water.
Absolutely.
Honey! I'm having pescado del rio. It's fish.
Queso.
So you can tell she's really trying here. She wanted to order soda or something sugary, and she goes, bring me a water. You know, she's trying to make the right decision. She has, it looks like she's about to have a chip. She ordered the fish dish, which is, you know, in her mind, healthy. So we'll see what happens.
I'm not having any. Do you want some? I have 42 years of repetition of food and mindless eating that I have to change. Anybody want to taste the fish? It's yummy.
It looks healthy.
Let's go, girls. Come on, Jenny. All right.
She was out of breath just walking out of that restaurant. It might be because you just ate a big meal. I know sometimes if I eat a big meal, especially when I'm at my heaviest, it makes you heavier, you get bloated, and all that extra water weight just seems to weigh you down even more. But yeah, she was really out of breath walking out of that restaurant.
I'm really feeling the need for a little indulgence.
Oh man. Oh. You refrain from the chips and salsa. You win the battle of the chip. And then you say you need a little indulgence, and then you go to Starbucks and not just get one filthy sugary drink, but you get two of them, and you're sucking down both of them at the same time. That's the thing about calories that you drink, is you often don't think that there are as many calories or as much sugar as in those drinks as there are, and so you just drink them down and drink them down. You can drink soda all day long and not realize you're drinking as many calories as you would have eaten in several meals. And so having some chips and salsa, if she wanted to indulge, those chips and salsa would have been much healthier than those two drinks. So she didn't win at the end of the day. And this just goes to show what a lot of obese people deal with on a daily basis, because they do try. They do try. I have been there. I keep saying that in a lot of my videos. I've been there where I try and I try throughout the day. I'll do great at breakfast time and make some good options. At lunchtime, I'll do great and make some good options. But then when it comes to dinner time, it's like, oh, I barely ate all day. I need to have a little more. My appetite is higher in the evening time. So even after dinner time, like, I will be so hungry and I want a snack. I want something to eat. And it's just not happening for me. And So I end up indulging in something. I'll raid the pantry. I'll order something on DoorDash. And so that was my biggest battle for the longest time, is when you try to do the right decisions and then you get enticed. It's like if you're a cocaine addict and someone's snorting coke in front of you, such as, you know, she goes to the restaurant with her family. Everybody's eating all the chips. They're eating the queso. They have all the good foods that she wants. So you're going to watch someone snort cocaine in front of you and you're going to tell me you're not going to want cocaine? Like, the better option for her should have been not to go to the restaurant to begin with. Like, she knew that she was going to be struggling with that. But you're sitting there watching everybody else eat all the foods that you're not eating, and you're trying to do good, and that just entices you, and that just makes you hungrier, and then you're just going to want something later. And you might think, okay, I'm going to reward myself with an indulgence later, but that indulgence ended up being much, much worse than if she had just indulged on some chips and salsa. So, hey, I've totally been there. That's going to be the theme of my channel, I guess, is I've been there. I mean, there's times where I went to Mexican food restaurants, and I would eat so many chips and salsa before my meal even came that I'd start to feel a little full. And then once the meal came, which was usually fajitas or a quesadilla, I love those. Tacos, burritos, all those things, you know, I'd normally get at a Mexican food restaurant. But even after the meal is over and I'm stuffed to the gills, I can't eat anymore, but we're sitting there, we're waiting for our bill, and my friend Steve can attest to this because he's seen me do it many times. I'm stuffed to the gill. I mean, I cannot take in any more food, but the chips are still there on the table. There's food still in front of me, and so I can't help it. Like, I reach out and I grab some chips and I'll eat another chip, and then a minute will pass by and I'll grab another chip, and I keep eating the chips despite the fact that I'm full. I just had a full meal and I had chips and salsa before that. And so even when you fill up on food, it's like that option is still there, and you're still seeing it, and it's making your mouth water, and you just can't help but take it. And it's almost a mindless thing. Like, you see food, you got to eat it. It's right in front of you. So that is just what obese people battle with on a daily basis. And so if you are this person's family, I didn't see what her name was, Zesalyn, Zsalynn. If you were her family, don't take her to a Mexican food place. Take her somewhere healthy, help her eat the right foods, keep her accountable to her diet, and then make sure she doesn't get Starbucks on the way home. Like, you know that's what she's going to struggle with, and that's how you help her. That's how you help her get over her diet. That's how you help her get healthy, and that's the way to do it. Anyways, that's my video for today. I just wanted to share this to give a little insight into what obese people deal with on a daily basis. It's just like this. You try to eat healthy, you make better decisions, you feel good about yourself, and then you just completely sabotage it by the end of the day because it's just difficult to deal with those cravings. And maybe you do it to sort of impress other people. You know, you want them to see that you're trying, that you're making better decisions. But then, you know, there's times I've done that, and on the way home I'd stop and get McDonald's and grab a 20-piece nugget or something, because it's like, okay, I tried, I got so hungry, I wasn't gonna fail in front of the people that I love, but I'm gonna in private go and get some more food. You know, that's just the way it happens. Anyways, that's my video for today. If you like what you saw and you want to see more reaction videos, please leave me a comment, leave a like. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyways, I appreciate all the support and all the extra subscriptions I've been getting lately. I'm so blessed beyond comprehension. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless you.